Hello Pisces, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. Spiritual Barbie here. So this is your current status of your love life tarot reading bi-weekly. So this is for the latter half of April 2022. So Pisces, thank you guys for remembering to like this video, commenting down below your comments and your subscriptions in advance. And you guys remember that if you're thinking about subscribing to the channel, remember that you don't have to ring the bell or anything, because you might be notified too much, and you know, I upload quite frequently. So just remember to subscribe to the channel and then come check your subscription feed, or you can even ring the personalized option, and then sometimes it'll notify you. All other information you want to know about me, this YouTube channel, this video, and my website is linked in the description bar down below. So you guys, there are cars driving around outside, but I assure you I'm very far away from the cars. Okay. They're just exceptionally loud. Okay, Pisces, so what is the current status of your love life? Oh my god. You guys are getting a new beginning in self-love and a new beginning in love. Okay. You guys are realizing that you can do whatever you want. You don't have to listen to the pressure from others. You know, you guys dealt a lot with peer pressure of some sort, even peer pressure in your youth that you never let go of even till just now. And you guys are having a new beginning in love that comes from not succumbing to peer pressure and just following your heart. Okay? But also opening up your heart and understanding that no matter what choice you make, it just expands your reasoning and your understanding of love and life. Okay? Especially, oh my gosh, you guys are having a new beginning in love, and so is your person. And this is around, like, you were burdened by some choices that you made in your past, and you felt like you made the wrong decision, and you're going to be having a new beginning in your love connection and in your love life with your person. That's gonna let you know that it didn't matter what choice you made, you still made the best choice, because you made the best choice no matter what. No matter if you changed and you went back in time and you did what you thought you wish you did, you still would have made a good choice. And you're gonna realize over these next 2 weeks with your person and in your love life and with you, that the choice you made was the best choice. It was the right choice for you. Okay? Because the transformation that you have gone through and that you are going through right now is spectacular, it's insane, it's crazy, it's spiritual, it's spiritually guided, it's amazing, and it's totally facilitating this new beginning. It's so like, whoa, 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 whoa. I feel like there's so much going on. But you got a big ass new beginning in love with your person. I mean big. I mean, this person's getting ready to come in and express their feelings for you and hold on to you. This person is holding on to you, protecting you. They're securing you. They're coming to you and holding on to you. Okay? Oh my gosh. You guys have been patient. You guys have been planning for this they're protecting you. But you guys have been planning in the sense that they're getting, some of you guys, your person and you are getting you a place, a small little place, you know, even until you finish working on the renovations or the construction for the actual place. And you know, this is so that this person can hold on to you and be with you every day and make sure that nothing bad happens to you, and you guys can build your little army, little family together, little tribe together. You know, you and your person, there's this new beginning in love and life that Spirit is offering you, but it's been delayed, it's been being denied, / it's like you haven't been seeing it. Oh my gosh, Pisces. But it's ever so slight how it's peeking its head through, and it's through a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man, right? And through how this man is leaving you or is living with you. Okay? It's through how this man is facing his fears. It's through the fears that you have about this man. Oh my gosh. You guys, You guys have been disillusioned about a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio woman. You guys have been completely disillusioned about her. Holy cow. This is... No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This woman she severed ties between you and your person. She broke you guys up. You were completely disillusioned about her. You thought she was a friend. She wasn't your friend. Okay? She broke you guys up. And she made it so you felt like you couldn't speak up. She was very abusive. She was very verbally abusive and dismissive. She was an abusive person. She abused you. She treated you like a toilet or a garbage can. Okay? And this woman here, she is getting some crazy shit in her life. It's not about her, but the message that you hear about her and the new beginning and truth that you're going to receive about this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio woman, that's going to shock you. It's going to let you know that it was a good thing that you waited, right? If you waited, it was a good thing that you went ahead. If you just went ahead, because whatever you're getting ready to hear about her, it's a total surprise. It's gonna make you know that it's no matter what decision you made, it was the right decision. Holy cow! You guys have been regretting a change, some sort of action, something that took place in your life. You've been confused about it as well. You're not quite sure why that happened. You're not quite sure if somebody was working against you, or if their attempts to foil you or thwart you worked, or you just had no idea about. You just could not understand. Something was so confusing. You guys were so It has to do with this woman here. She's being exposed. And this man here, he was protecting you by causing you fears. The fears that he brought about in your life by doing certain things, he was protecting you because, you know, of what you're going to hear about this woman. Don't worry about it. What you're going to hear about her is so crazy that you're not going to worry about her. And you're not going to worry about anybody like her anymore. So you're having this new beginning in love. Oof, it's so confusing. And I'm like, I keep on saying new beginning in love, new beginning in love. It's like a new way of looking at life and loving yourself and accepting yourself. But also a new way of also understanding that even when you don't accept yourself, if you're just pure in heart and who you are authentically and focused on your own intentions and desires, it doesn't matter who you are around or anything like that and what you do. They can't hurt you. Oof. Because this person here, you were not aware of her, and she blocked out a new beginning in love between the two of you guys because of her addictions, money. She was always looking for money, and you were not able to get money because she was always trying to take up money from people because she had a situation going on in her life where she was crazy about money and drugs and stuff like that. Yes, she was oh my God. But you're having a new beginning in love in this connection because you guys are coming together now, and it's but somebody is dying. It's like somebody's dying, something is ending, and you guys are coming together and healing and loving each other. And then you guys are facing a burden, putting it down, getting a blessing from a burdensome situation and burdensome cycle, protecting each other, holding on to each other, you know, moving things along. You guys are moving things along. I feel like you guys needed to move things along, but you guys were getting worried, and it was keeping your person away from you, especially if this person is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It was keeping them away from you because of procrastination. So you guys are getting a new beginning in love because you stopped doing this, because you took up an offer, because you saw the value of something small, and because a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, somebody's getting ready to make you an offer. Holy cow. It just feels like it's just like, but it was like, it felt like before nothing was happening, and then all of a sudden something is happening, and it's because their spirit has been always trying to show you that it's what you put your attention onto, and your attention wasn't fully on it in the right way, okay? And it was that way, and it was difficult for you to see it positively because of a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio woman who was disillusioning you. You were not supposed to be able to see it clearly because she was crazy, and because you did not want to see her clear. You didn't want to accept the truth about her or see her clearly. Or it was hard for you to see her clearly even if you wanted to. She kept on lying. And so she would have thwarted this new beginning. She would have made it difficult. She would have even murdered you. Some of you guys, you were around a woman who was thinking of murdering you. She was planning on doing this. She was rabid and out of control, okay? And this person, your person is making you an offer. They see your worth and value. Okay? It's always been there. You're just worth this sort of effort and time. This person has invested. There's just been so much going on, because there's just been this messy person that's just been working behind the scenes. So then there's all this crazy energy, and so the love was blocked, and now it's coming in, but I feel like it was never blocked. It was like you guys were blocking it because you guys were so hurt by a water sign woman, okay, and also a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn woman, and you started to see your worth. You started to work on your business, your finances, your body, your health, and this has accrued, grown. This is now of great value now, especially in your eyes, but it's of great value. And so now you can have this new beginning in love come in, okay? And this was all a process for you to get to the point of severing ties with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn woman who was a narcissist. She was trying to be the grounded person in your life. She was a narcissist, okay? And you might have been waiting for her to give you recognition, and you just started giving yourself recognition. She also started recognizing you. She concluded a cycle, and it's because you started recognizing yourself. She also has been recognized for the things that she's been doing and the things that she's done as well. But she just wants to be in this connection. You guys have some people around your connection that they're weirdly, oddly obsessed with you, obsessed with your person, obsessed with your situation, and you love them, and you don't want to accept that they're that way, and they encroach on your boundaries and they thwart you down, and they block off possibilities, and mainly they prevent you from connecting with your person, and especially emotionally. In this way, it makes it hard for you to connect with your person emotionally. It makes it hard for you to nurture your person or see this person's worth or value, because you got this narcissistic Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person dumping all over their body and their efforts and their time and all this stuff. And then you got this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio woman dumping all over their love and saying that this person doesn't love you or da-da-da-da-da. Like, that's who you were dealing with. And they were just crazy broads who were on drugs and psychotic, And then so when it wasn't working, and when you guys were still coming together anyways, they were getting desperate. And so you guys were dealing with a heavy amount of burdens and stress in your life, so that, these folks could go through something devastating, okay? The burdens that you were dealing with was so that these folks could quietly go through something devastating. And now that they're going through it devastating, right? And it's ending. There's also some people on one half, some people on some half are dying, and people on another half are dealing with something devastating, and they're dealing with a legal situation, but there's a little bit of death mixed in. It's just like, whoa. And these were all liars and figments and projection, people pretending to be, trying to mesh with you because they just wanted to get stuff from you, because they wanted drugs. Like, you had a heavy amount of people near you in your life, Pisces, that were just drug addicts, closeted drug addicts. And they would ask you for money, or they would just glom onto you, tear down at you. If you're a woman, they would tear down at your sexual value. They would go for your boyfriend, your husband, because they wanted him to give them drugs. And they're crazy, because this person probably didn't even sell drugs, but they were just used to men giving them drugs. And because they were so hopped up on benzos, is what I'm hearing, bennies, like stuff like that, they thought that these men, just anybody's husband, would have bennies. They were just fucking crazy and on drugs, you guys. Holy crap. Karmic love reading coming right the fuck up. Special delivery. Come on now. Woo. And it's like, you guys did not see that the universe was loving you by the things that were going on in your life, because these folks were lying about what they were doing. And so you were not coming to them. You would forget. They would make you black out. They would gaslight you all the time. And because of that, you just felt like you were going crazy, because you're feeling these feelings inside, and then it's not matching up outside. But these people, oh my God, these people were so involved in heavy, dark, fucked up shit that was so against the law and all that stuff. Everything that you were thinking was true. And it's because you're seeing your seeds grow. It's something you invested into, and investing into, Pisces, your connection, your person, your business, your finances, it's growing. And you just trusted yourself, and you trusted your feelings. So you know that these folks here that were telling you about your feelings being wrong, they were just lying. They were on drugs. Oh my God, you guys were around so many drug addicts. These people were all on drugs. Oh my God, they were such addicts. And you guys now have this new beginning in self-love, of embracing your emotions. These people, they're addicts. So when you feel a certain way and you say it, they make you feel bad about it, because they're just trying to pretend like they're normal. They don't want to admit that they just did something weird and fucked up and crazy and stupid because they're on drugs. So then they just make you feel weird, and then you doubt your emotions. But in reality, they're just trying to hide that they're on drugs, or slash trying to plot something crazy because they're trying to go get drugs. That's who you were dealing with. And so you guys are going to be loving your person, loving yourself, loving your life, loving your choices, because it doesn't matter, you were around these folks for spiritual enlightenment, okay? And you were also mainly around these people because you've met your soulmate twin flame amongst these folks. And they helped to show you these people. This was so spiritual what this was. Oh my God, I feel like these people were hooked on a particular strain of a downer, perhaps a barbiturate, or even heroin, something like that. Where these folks, they were very down and depressed, and they were always telling you how things wouldn't work out. And so you just got really depressed. You started to feel really depressed around them. And it's because these people were using heroin. They were using heroin. So of course they didn't think anything would work out. And then, they were constantly tearing down at your connection. And they were desperate for your person. They wanted his money. They wanted her money. They wanted to use her up. They felt like, they were heroin addicts. So they just want to use people up, and then they're just, oh my God. And then they were just insane. And it was scary because they thought that they had the power to do this. And that's what was scary. But in reality, they were just on heroin. And so when they were sitting in the cop car and in the ambulance coming down off of a high on heroin, they realized that they threw their entire life away because of heroin. Because a lot of these people here, they've gone to jail. 100%. They've been killed. They died of overdoses. They died in car crashes. They died in fire explosions, house explosions, home invasions, home burglaries, home slayings. These people were, oh my God, they were on heavy drugs, and they were going to kill people to get more drugs. And these were their bookies and their dealers and stuff that set these people up to get murdered, because they're dealers. So that's God would punish them in the end if they knew that these karmics, these people were getting ready to go and commit murder on somebody and rob someone's home and do all this crazy shit to get money to buy heroin. What? They were going to do all that just to buy or buy bars or whatever the fuck. And, and they were selling them this, and they got them essentially hooked on this, and they knew this. Then they felt like they really loved you, and they felt like you would have stopped them too. So then they protected you. And these are the people who slayed these people. You heard about people getting murdered, shot, stabbed, somebody coming up in their home and killing them. Oh my fucking God. That person by the door. They're doing absolutely nothing over there, just being annoying. They're so annoying. Oh my God. But that person over there, and they bring the most jittery energy. Every time they come near you, they make you feel anxious. Anybody that when you get near them, you feel anxious, they're using drugs, heroin, especially. And they're desperate about how they can get more. Ooh, I have stories about hanging around heroin addicts that I didn't know was heroin addicts, and oh my gosh, I don't even want to talk about it right now. But these folks here, they were the reason why you were trapped in a financial lack, because if you had money, you'd be giving them money for heroin. You wouldn't even know, because they'd be telling you other things, or they would be continuously asking you, and then when you tell them no, they would just plot murder on you and all this stuff. Oh my God. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They got gotten up. And you guys are done buying into that fearful reality of, because, no. And you're going to stop protecting people from getting in harm's way. Because they're only in harm's way because they were trying to harm another person. And they're trying to pretend like they're not on drugs. They're a drug addict. And that's why when you come down there seeing them do that stuff to them, you get scared. Because somebody down there is using substances. Somebody down there has a foreign agent inside of their body. That's why you get paranoid around certain people. That's why when you get around certain people who've had certain things done to their body, you get paranoid around them. You feel, because they have agents, they have foreign bodies and objects inside of their body. So you're being warned by spirit that this person is weird. There's something weird going on. Back off a little bit. So if you feel paranoid, you don't want to go forward with someone, you don't want to keep on going with them. You might be dealing with somebody who has a foreign object in their body, that if you deal with them crazy, you're going to get fucked over in a fucked up way, or you're going to end up, you're not, if you just follow your heart with them, you're going to understand something about them and something about life that was hindering you. okay? But if you deal with them crazy, you're gonna get fucked over crazy, because this person is insane. There's something going on, there's something foreign, and it's only in there because of something else that they dealt with. This person is dealing with something spiritually, okay? And that's why they have this foreign body inside of them, because they're dealing with something spiritually, okay? Foreign object, foreign substance, whatever. They're dealing with something spiritually. They're making sense and making peace with something. They're not settled yet. So if they come towards you and you're spiritually enlightening yourself, you're in the space of receiving divine guidance and wisdom, and you're having a spiritual awakening, these folks come in and they separate you from it, they delay it, they make it difficult for you, and so they end up having what those things you're worried about, all those things you're worried about, they end up having it take place in their own life, because they were disturbing you when you were in a space of receiving from spirit. So everything that you're worried about them doing to you and carrying out on you actually happens to them fully, where they get eavesdropped on, they get listened into by the authorities, by the police. They bug their phone. You know what I mean? You might be paranoid that someone's gonna bug your phone, someone's gonna come into your home and murder your family. No, that person that was plotting to come into your home and murder your family, they are the ones that their home, their family, they were murdered, okay? And that's why you only found them dead, and you didn't find them in the middle of it, because they weren't deciding to choose a different path, or you didn't find them before it even happened, and you know completely take a different route because you guys ran into each other and decided to go to lunch instead of go home, and that was where it was going to happen, or something like that, and then it would be nothing you need to worry about. It doesn't matter, because if they deserved it, karma would allow for everything works together. Karma would allow for the doorway to be open, for the timing to corroborate and to connect, because that's what they deserve. It's karma, and it's working with different things, different energies and spirits. These things are real and they exist. And all these things happening around you, you being placed around this crazy ass situation and just minding your business the whole time, it was so that you could know that God was real. You always wondered if God was real ever since you were little, and God has always been trying to show you. And I feel like you guys were always listening to people outside of yourself because you were always looking for God. And that was an experiment. God was trying to show you, like spirit was showing you, God was doing this to you to enlighten you about why you don't think God exists. And it's because of all these people around you that are hooked on these foreign substances and that have these foreign objects. They have these foreign things inside of their body that they need to introspect on to understand. Okay? And sometimes you get near people you have no idea, and they might have the same foreign substance and the same foreign object that someone else has inside of them at the same time, but you would get around that person and feel fine, because that person, they're not desperate, they're not crazy, they're at peace with it. Somebody could have the same condition and the same situation going on, but one person is at peace with it, one person has received divine guidance for it, and the other person is pissed off about it, angry about it, desperate to make it happen, scared that they're not going to be able to fix it or something like that. They're just not in touch with themselves. They're just not, listening to themselves, or they're just wanting to indulge, or they're just wanting to make, do up their house, renovate their home and have a beautiful home. So they don't care. They're just obsessed with making that happen. And so you get around them, right? And they unsettle you so that you can understand that, this person, there's something going on. What is it that you are thinking around this person? Pay attention to your thoughts. That's why you're getting anxious. And then your thoughts will tell you what is going on with this person. You're thinking things about this person that you're denying, and then you're getting anxious. Okay? So you guys, your eyes are opening, and it's like this was God showing you this stuff. It's so multifaceted. But all this was happening so that you could know that love is real, and that you can find love anywhere. And also that anybody who's telling you that God and love is not real and that your dreams cannot come true is somebody who is abusing substances. They are abusing a substance. They are abusing substances. And this is somebody who is not God. This is somebody who is indirectly blocking you from God. So because they're directly blocking you from God, they go through crazy shit so that they can go to God. Because they're blocking you from God, because their God is whatever substance that they're on. So they get weaned off, or whatever, something happens to them, and then they can't use that substance, or something happens to them and then they can't use the substance. If they get arrested, they can't use that stuff in jail. They might try to, and then they never get out of jail, and that's why they get a life sentence. That's why they get caught up. And some of them just get pressed down, shiced out crazy, and then that devastates them enough that they pull off. But it's just enough for them to realize that, you know, change. They just need to find God. You guys are now allowing God in. You don't listen to God. You don't listen to his whispers. You don't believe he's real, because you have people around you who are heartbroken, devastated, in tatters, and they are addicts. They are the children of addicts, and they became drug addicts very young. They started using drugs from a very early age. Okay? So what's on your mind is your passion for your person, okay? Because you guys are talking to each other about this. You guys are finally making up your mind as well, okay, to go towards them. This person is making up their mind to go towards you as well. And you guys are healing, seeing your worth and value, healing from something that was you were so beaten down and depressed and devastated. And the reason why is because there was a lot of addictions going on around you. And a lot of people were addicted to drugs and hiding it and acting crazy and abusing you because of it. Or they were just, you know, using drugs and withdrawn, not able to really fully socialize or be a good person. They were terrible at being good to you, even though you tried so hard, even though there was no reason for them to treat you bad. And it's because they were addicts, okay? It's because they were addicts. And you healed from years and years and years of abuse that thwarted your gifts and thwarted your destiny and thwarted your dreams. And all these people, they were addicted to stuff that took their life, that claimed their lives, because they were claiming your dreams, because they were addicts and they refused to let you go. They were abusers. So you and your person are coming towards each other. You guys are coming towards one another. Oh my gosh. I feel like there was a water sign man, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio man, who he was a cowboy Casanova. He was elusive. He was a drug addict as well. He was a drug addict. And he was a drug peddler, and he was just trying to involve you in prostitution, illegal things, like, and that's the reason why it didn't work out with him, okay? Just in case you want to know. But your person who you love no matter what, this person, and you genuine, the love is there, and this person loves you too, and it's genuine. It's not like, you know, they keep on trying to coerce you to do weird shit. This love is natural and normal, okay? This person here is coming towards you because they're freeing themselves from people who were elusive. People who were dealing, I mean, these people are so disgusting. I hate them. They're so elusive. They're so underhanded and closeted and quiet about it. And they're so ashamed of themselves. And then they just come around you with that energy. And they can't sit still and just go inside because they need to keep on working so they can keep on paying for their drugs. But then they hardly work, and they're a bad employee, so they're always getting fired, and all this stuff is always happening to them because they're hooked on, and they just don't want to get it together, and then they just want to be able to just be on drugs forever, and then they just want to kill people because they want to steal their money. They're crazy because they just want to do drugs. You guys, you don't understand. Oh my gosh. This type of person was very nearby. This type of person was very nearby, and they were insane. It doesn't matter. They were never going to hurt you, but it's like, because of the bold action that you're getting ready to take, it's unmasking some Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio man who was so fucked up and crazy and confusing. And it's going to give you the reality of why this person is this way and what they're truly going through right now, and what offer that they have been rescinded. They have had an offer rescinded. I also see that you guys are having the love in your connection move, but your mind is not on the love and the connection. Your mind is on an offer that some Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio man is having rescinded from him. And it's because you're concluding a cycle around your family. You guys, your family abused you, and you glorified them and put them on a pedestal, and they were abusing you and defiling you. And so they're going by the garbage, by the boy bin, by the jailhouse, because they're trash, and they abuse the sweet, kind person in their house and defile them and black sheep them and isolate them and abuse them and then deny it the whole time. And then they commit crimes, and they wonder why they get gotten up all together as a family. And, they're having to leave all their fortune for someone, who they didn't respect the whole time, and someone who they discredited the whole time and refused to accept as a person. That's what you guys were dealing with, Pisces. You were dealing with someone in particular who was a narcissist, hooked on heroin. Of course he was. And he was just always like trying to be, he was just so devastated and annoying, and he was always trying to be someone. You loved this man so much, he could not see how much you loved him, and he just broke your heart so much. And he broke your heart so much that he just stopped breaking your heart. Okay? And he might have kicked his addiction to whatever this is. He might not be. He might be trying to. Who knows? Who cares? But this person thwarted you down in love, because they just thwarted you down in love. They did. And your heart was broken for this person, you know, things that they went through that they deserved, because they were just being so two-faced and fake. And it makes you uncomfortable.